Hi everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. And stick around for the end. I'm going to have a few announcements. All right, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I have asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Sagittarius. All right, what does the universe want to tell Sagittarius today? We have Three of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands. The Devil card. Don't be afraid of the devil. Let me get to it. The Star card. The Chariot. Oh my God, the King of Pentacles. So you know, if you're new, every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with every single deck. For me, this King of Pentacles is also with the Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck, and all four aces. This is a loaded card. It's like winning the lottery. All right, let's get your opportunity is the World card. God, these cards in your challenge is the Six of Cups. Unbelievable. Fantastic cards for you. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. So when we're looking at these, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana, plus the lottery card, and an ace. Oh my God, Sagittarius. The minor arcana are the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. And that's it. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. First, we're going to start by looking at your overall energy. I'm going to start with your recent past, and that is the Three of Pentacles. This is you working together with other people in different aspects and areas of your life. So maybe it's at work, maybe it's friends, family, wherever it is. It could even be just a hobby group, right? Maybe it's something you have a running club, or you're retired and you hang out with people. Maybe you go have coffee every Sunday morning. It's that kind of energy where it's just really everybody has this beautiful feeling of belonging. Everybody has their own unique task or what they contribute to the group. And it's just working together as a team. I just feel like this is a strong foundation for you. If you want to get married, this is an excellent card for that. It is in your recent past, so it could be that you're meeting quality people, quality people with quality skills. Like they bring something to the table, right? They're not just quality, but they also have something to contribute. That's what's coming through. And I'll get clarifiers in a second. Then in your present energy, we have this beautiful Ace of Wands. And every ace is a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. And this Ace of Wands is giving you extra fire. Out with the old, in with the new, and that spark of inspiration to take charge, to do something, to take action on something in a new beginning. I mean, I just love that. It's about you really taking charge and directing your attention somewhere to really make something special happen for you. Then in your near future, we have the Devil. And this Devil is talking about toxicity. Sometimes it's just straight Capricorn energy and just, feeling like doing a lot of work. But this is resonating with some toxicity. So there could be some unhealthy habits or people that you have in your life, because this could be people, places, things that kind of hold your attention in a negative way, right? So this could be you wanting to do something with that Ace of Wands, but let's say you really like TV and that causes you to be a procrastinator. It's that kind of energy. It's something that comes in and throws a wrench in it. Maybe you wanted to go and do something, but you're addicted to, let's say, I don't know, some type of negativity in your life, another person. Let's say your partner is negative and you're in this negative relationship and you want to go do something and they always say no. Well, they're holding you back. They're not allowing you to do that, especially if it's something that would really benefit you, right? And have this feeling of growth. But if they're holding you back from something that is toxic, well, then they're not toxic, right? So it's just, you have to, use your discernment. But I just feel that there's something there that is kind of, that you're bound to, but you can release that bondage, whatever it is, to that type of toxicity. But it is here in your near future because you have everything going for you, and then the wrench is thrown in. And that's in your near future. So that tells me maybe you don't see it coming, or maybe suddenly you had this moment, this epiphany, and now you're able to see it very clearly. Maybe you're trying to do something to take a step in your life and you're being blocked. And maybe now you're actually seeing it for what it is. Maybe you were ignoring red flags in whatever area it is, whether it's going to be in relationships or work, retirement, your health, your finances, travel, whatever it is. Maybe you were just ignoring it. But it's shown itself now. So let's get some clarifiers and get more information. All right. Oops. That was me. I flipped the card out by accident. Usually it's Spirit. That one was me. Okay. Here we go. Oh, my hand. Okay, sorry. I hurt my hand. Here we go. We have the Justice card. Oh my God, the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel turns in your favor. I love seeing that. And with the Justice card, that makes it even better. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles. Wow. With the Ace of Cups. Now it's your second ace. And the Seven of Swords. Okay. All right, we got a lot of clarity on that. So here we have your recent past. We've got this Three of Pentacles being clarified by the Justice card and the Wheel of Fortune. This is you really stepping into your power. I feel that things have become very clear with this Sword of Truth, and you are definitely stepping into your power. Not only are you getting clarity, you're feeling clarity, balance, you're feeling righteous. You're feeling like a lot of things are coming your way. And if you're involved in a lawsuit, this is where it's saying things are going your way if you're in a very just position, right? Maybe someone, you have a, I don't know, you're just like, whether you're the plaintiff or the defendant, it doesn't matter. There's something about it. It's going in your way because you are doing what is right, is what's coming in. There's something that's going to be brought back into balance. The wheel turns in your favor. It's luck and right timing. So this is really coming into alignment for you. Again, if it's a lawsuit, if it's a legal matter, whatever it is, things are really lining up for you. You're going to be brought back into balance. You're going to be made whole again, right? You're going to be restored, right? It's almost like, yeah, I just feel like you're about to be made whole again. Not that you're not whole now, but there's something about you stepping into this feeling of power, and it's like power and truth, and that's making you feel more whole. It's like it's building up your self-esteem, your self-concept by having this realization at this point in time. Yeah, it's a very interesting energy that's coming in for you. I really feel like you're stepping into your power right now. So then we look at your near future, and you have even more power coming because this is the Ace of Wands. This is the Ace of Fire. So now we have this fire stepping up that's feeding that fire for you to really step into this position of power and truth and balance. And it's being clarified by the Knight of Cups and the King of Pentacles. And you have the King of Pentacles here. It's the lottery card. Now, that's a loaded card. This is not. This is a different deck, but it's the same card, different deck. But getting back to this Ace of Wands, this is about you following your heart as you're self-actualizing, whether it's in a relationship, following your heart towards a career, a hobby, towards any other aspect of your life, following your health, Or following your heart towards your health, maybe. Maybe now you want to focus on health or your finances. You're following your heart in that. You really believe in that and you want that restored. You want to be in alignment for that. Then we have this King of Pentacles, and he has worked really hard to get to this position. He knows his worth and value, and he knows the worth and value of that pentacle, and he's not about to give it up anytime soon. He has a lot of resources. He was worked very hard to get to this position. He's grounded because he's earth. He's grounded, stable, secure. He's very practical. He's very structured, and he is looking at what is going on in your life right now, and he sees a new opportunity. And it's about walking forward with your heart. That new opportunity is that Ace of Wands. At this stage, that king is mature, right? Because you go from the page, the knight, the queen, and the king. That king is mature. He wants new opportunities to be in alignment with the heart. Maybe when he was younger as a page, he just did something because maybe it looked good. You know, maybe the paycheck was there, but he hated the job. No, now it's, you know, he's at this position where everything really needs to line up. And that's the energy that's coming through in that card. It needs to be that mind, body, soul, and it's really in alignment with who you are, with you standing in your truth. You need to feel it. That's coming in. Now we look at the near future, and that is that devil energy. So there's something that's throwing a wrench in everything. And that devil has that sultry voice. He's going to tell you anything and everything that you want to hear. Do you see how he's coaxing you to him with that finger? But if you look a little closer at the devil, he's just disheveled. He's not what he presents to be. He wants to be one thing when really he's another. So he's this trickster. So what's happening in this deck, he's called the liar. So he's going to tell you anything and everything you want to hear, and that's going to make you feel that you are entrapped. You're bound to that devil energy, but you're not. It's about waking up and recognizing it and then making the appropriate changes. And this is something that's coming in. It's that devil is being clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Cups, a literal gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning, right? That's all aces are. This is the Ace of Love, the Ace of Cups, your emotions, your connection to source. So when you're looking at this devil energy, to me, it's doing something behind your back. So maybe you don't realize just how toxic and how destructive this energy might be in your life. Maybe it looks good at first, but really there's something deeper going on. It's got its hooks in you. So it's about you really looking at something that way and seeing what that is and addressing it. We also have the Ace of Cups. It's about choosing love, having a new beginning in love. This is a higher vibration. This is a lower vibrational card when it's toxic. Not in Capricorn energy, but when it's toxic. So this is about you having this new opportunity. Choose love. Be in the flow, that mind, body, soul flow. The glass is half full. You reach for something that is going to be a new beginning where you're opening your heart. That devil is not opening your heart. And if you're opening your heart to the devil, well, you're going to reap what you sow kind of energy. So, you know, it's about you having that responsibility. And that's what is the very first clarifier that was pulled. This is you being responsible. So it's not that you can, you know, you can't be a victim, right? This is you in that responsible mode and seeing things for what they are. And if you don't have clarity right now, I think it's coming if this applies to you. But it's about you being in that flow. You can choose love or you can choose fear. It's either or. When you are in that loving vibration, you are in the flow of abundance, prosperity, your heart is open, the birds are singing, everybody's in love. When you are in fear mode, that aperture closes and you get into survival mode when you're in fear mode. Food, shelter, water, right? And when that happens, that allows you to not see clearly and to not make smart decisions for yourself. So it's about you opening that up. What area are you going into? And if you are in survival mode, when you're able to get out of it, you choose love again, and that opens these doors open. It opens doors for you. I'm tripping on my words today. All right, so that is your current energy. So if this sounds like something you're going through, then this is your reading. All right, let's go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We have 3 cards. We have the Star card, the Chariot, and the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and all 4 aces. This is a loaded card. Look at these cards again. The Star, the Chariot, King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces. You've already got 2 aces up there and the Wheel of Fortune. This is 4 aces. So really that's 6 aces, the Wheel of Fortune. I haven't even done clarifiers for these or the opportunity or challenge yet. That's a lot. Sagittarius, you have a lot going for you right now. So let's go ahead and start with this. The Star. This is about hope, faith, healing, and renewal. It's renewing your soul. So Spirit is saying tap into something that makes you feel whole. And I think that this might be a way of recovery after and healing after that devil, that wrench that's been thrown into something. I think this brings you a lot of healing and a lot of hope. Then we have the Chariot. This is victory and success after a struggle. So if you've been struggling with that devil energy or something else in your life, this is really telling me that this victory and success is now coming in. You are in touch with your intuition, which is actually one of the things that is associated with this ace. It's getting in touch with your intuition, right? Your connection to source. So it could be you very much tapping into your intuition, especially right now after what happened. Maybe it's heightened. You've definitely have doubled down on it. Then we have this King of Pentacles. And again, just like the other one, he knows his worth and value. Same card, different deck. He knows his worth and value. He's grounded, stable, secure, very structured. He knows what's important to him in this life because he's had a lot of dark nights of the soul, and he's worked really hard to get to this position. He's not about to give it up, which is why the Hermit is there. The Hermit is his friend. Those dark nights of the soul gave him intelligence and insight and enlightenment, how to hold on to what he has and to choose wisely. It's all coming down to choices that we make in our lives. If you choose wisely, usually things go very well for you. When we make bad decisions, we usually pay a price for it, whether it's a light one or a heavy one. And I mean, people that make bad choices, the jails are full of them, and they usually pay a very heavy penalty. You know, I don't want to get into a political argument, I was going to say, but then there's a lot of people out there that are committing crimes and they're not going to jail because we're in an upside down world right now. But that being said, we have that. So he's very well aware of that. But it's also all 4 aces. So we're looking at new beginnings, gifts and blessings from the universe, because that's what aces are. And you've already got those 2. Again, those 4. Now you have 6 aces. A lot of new beginnings coming in for you. You need eyes to see it. So we have the first ace, the Ace of Swords, because you're going to have Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, and Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords is that triumphant breakthrough and clarity. It's you having that epiphany and the aha moment in whatever aspect and whatever area of your life that you need it. If you're waiting for clarity, this is the new beginning. You've seen something that you need to see when you're meant to see it. Then we have the Ace of Cups, which is right here. So it's like having the Ace of Cups twice. Spirit is saying, if you didn't hear me the first time, I want to make sure you hear it again. Ace of Cups twice. This is you being in the flow. That mind, body, soul connection going straight up to source. You are in that flow, which is attracting a lot of abundance. This is a new beginning in love. This is a new beginning in a relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic, getting a pet, having a child, coworkers, whatever it is. Maybe it's you doing something new that you love, like a hobby. It's a new opportunity to do something you love, to follow your heart. That is coming in loud and clear. Then we have the third ace, the Ace of Wands, which is this ace, different deck, but it's this ace. So it's like having the Ace of Wands twice. That's the Ace of Fire. It's taking action. So the Ace of Wands is literally out with the old, in with the new, and it is a passionate, enthusiastic new beginning. It's that spark of inspiration. That's why it's a spark. it's even more energy being thrown on it. So you have the ability to take action on something, to see something, to follow your heart on something, to feel into something with your intuition, being in that flow, and to then take action. And it doesn't have to be that you tap into all 4 aces, but they are there for you. Then the final ace is the Ace of Pentacles, and that is this King's Ace. And that is literally a golden opportunity that presents to you in the 3D. So a lot of the seeds that you've planted can now come into fruition. Again, you need clarity and you need eyes to see them. It's a beautiful thing. These opportunities are coming in for you, whether it's going to be at work, whether it's going to be in relationships, your finances, your health, whatever it might be that you're working on, these things will present themselves. Maybe you've been putting out a bunch of job applications and maybe now you get an email back, right? It's something could be coming back and that's your foot in the door. Maybe somebody knows somebody and you get in that way. It's that kind of energy. All right, let's go ahead and get the clarifiers. We have the Hanged Man, the High Priestess, wow. We have the King of Swords with the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. All right, I said wow because first of all, it's all major arcana, but look at these two together. I mean, that's really going within for enlightenment. This is you reaching for the stars, right? This is you having that hope, faith, healing, and renewal. It's being clarified by the Hanged Man and the High Priestess. The Hanged Man is all about stepping back, taking a time out, going into this moment of suspension. So stepping back from what's happening in your reality, in your 3D, taking a moment, catching your breath, and doing nothing. But look for things, look for answers, look for clues, figure things out, look for things that are resonating in you, using all your senses, right? And you're just kind of going within for enlightenment. You're looking at things differently. And you're gaining this type of insight and information. And you kind of stay there until you see the answers that you're looking for, until you're able to gain that information and that knowledge. And then you come out enlightened. But you're choosing to take a time out. Now, this is the guidance and advice from Spirit. You benefit tremendously from it. And that could be part of your renewal process. You need to stand back and see what happened. If it's connected to that devil energy, maybe you just need to take a moment and figure out what just happened. Maybe you need to look back and say, did I miss a red flag? Did I, did I chose to look the other way, or I ignored something? And maybe that's a life lesson where now you need to see it so that if it happens again, if that same opportunity presents itself, you see it and you go in a different direction. If you repeat it, then you know that you didn't learn that life lesson and you're going to keep repeating it until you learn it. But this is you taking that time to figure things out. And with this High Priestess, this is you getting in touch with your intuition and feeling into it. I think what you just went through is very prophetic. I think that it's allowing you to really see and shift a lot of things in your life intellectually and in your heart because of the experiences that you went through. I feel like it's related to the 3D, but this is really telling me that you are on point to definitely be receiving that information. And I think that this is opening up your potential as a person to go and strive for different things that you want in your life. This card just opened up your potential because of what you just went through. Then we look at the Chariot. This is that victory and success coming in for you. And it's being clarified by the King of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. So this is you searching for truth again. And I think that's really a big theme here. I think that it's about you getting that type of clarity, another sort of truth. It's about you really looking at everything from a mature point of view, taking in all the information, synthesizing it as you're going to make your next decision in life. You really don't want anything. You don't want to go back is what I'm feeling, right? You want to move forward, and it's very transformational. You are learning right now. Now, Will you repeat it again? That's up to you, but you're definitely learning with this card. And I think that you're able to now see very clearly far out, not just right here in front of your face. You're able to see the truth moving out like 5 or 10 steps ahead, because you are taking that assessment of everything that's gone on in your life right now. You're looking for clues and answers, and you're taking stock in yourself, and it's huge. You're looking at the big picture, and that's allowing you again to make these smart decisions and choices. But looking at all of that gives you victory and success. This is a really good move for you. Whatever happened, even if it didn't feel good, it's really leveled you up. It's allowing you to go ahead and say, you know what? I'm more mature, I'm more experienced now because I went through this. That's part of life, and that's what's really coming in for you. Then we have the last card in the guidance and advice from Spirit. We have this King of Pentacles Hermit, all 4 aces, being clarified by the 6 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. This is you being open to receive, and we have another scale coming back into balance. This is you being open to receive a lot of things in the 3D, whether it's going to be relationships, whether it's going to be finances. Maybe you're going to be receiving a gift right now, maybe some money, whatever that might be, because it could be related to a lawsuit. That's with this card, with the Justice card. If you're in one, maybe you're going to be getting a settlement or an award, something like that. But there's definitely an energy of you being open to receive, and it's something from the 3D. Then we have the 5 of Wands. This is that card of strife and drama. I feel like you're leaving that behind, but it definitely left an impression on you. This is something that I think you don't want. I think that you've stepped away from this drama. I think that you've had your fill for a while, and this is you just keeping your eyes open for any drama. You're being open to receive other areas of your life and other things coming in for success. Remember, the wheel turns in your favor. This is not a negative. Whatever it is that you've gone through, it is for your own personal growth and development, for your own benefit. All right, that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and then your challenge. So your opportunity is the World card. The world is before you. It's about you walking through this portal, either taking a trail that's already been walked or you forge your own. And this is phenomenal because you have so many new beginnings, and the Wheel of Fortune is there. This is you at that stage where you're walking through this last door. It's about to close. See how he's walking? He's looking, taking one last look. He's looking back as he's walking through this next chapter, because the world is the 21 in the Major Arcana, and then it circles back to the first card in the Major Arcana, which is the Fool. It's the 0 card, where you take that leap of faith and you start that next chapter, that next journey in your life. This is the end. You have an opportunity to put this behind you and have a new beginning. Wow, that's what we've been saying. 6 aces, that is your opportunity. I'll get clarifiers in a minute. Your challenge is the 6 of Cups. So your challenge is to tap into something that you love. Now, when this card comes up for me, it's a reminder of going back to something you love. For her, it's reading books, and there's magic in the world. She is connected to everything, and this is going back to a time before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. This is going back to a time when you genuinely are doing something you love. Everything is coming to life. Look at this. There's a fairy, there's a gnome, there's a frog chasing the golden ball. Animals are rowing a boat, and the owl is reading a book. That is her imagination. Everything is coming to life, and everything is interconnected, right? So this is about you going back to a time in your life when you felt very alive, very connected, when there was no bitterness or cynicism on your heart. Now, is the challenge impossible? No, the challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's very rewarding. So if you have any bitterness or cynicism on your heart, this is giving you the opportunity in the challenge position to start pumping your heart again and getting it red and getting the black crusty stuff off. That's the bitterness and cynicism, and bringing yourself back to life. So it's a matter of tapping into this sense of love when we had it when we were kids. Obviously, you're going to do something different than when you were a kid, but it's that kind of unconditional love, and there's that love of life. All right, let's get some clarifiers. We've got the Three of Wands. Oh my God, you just got another ace. I love this for you. You just got the Ace of Swords. All right, so that's the clarity coming in. Oops, I just knocked a bunch of stuff over. So hold on. All right, let me get the rest of the clarifiers. The Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit card. All right, so when we're looking at your opportunity, we have, oops, I'm just knocking everything over today. So this is the World card. Okay, that's your opportunity being clarified by the Three of Wands and the Ace of Swords, a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. So what do you have? This is number 7 now. 7 aces, are you kidding me? Along with the Three of Wands, that's phenomenal. So this is you manifesting something in. So while this door, you're walking through it and it's going to be behind you and you're walking on to your new chapter, this is you manifesting something in. You're calling something in the distance. So whatever it is you'd like to create in your life right now, this is you doing it. You're putting it out into the universe and waiting for the universe to respond. You do it in a positive manner. Along with this Ace of Truth, the Ace of Swords. This is that triumphant breakthrough and clarity. You see very clearly now with that door closing, the new one opening, and what it is you want to manifest in. You have clarity now in your life. If you don't have clarity, you wait for it to come. You do what you need to do to try and get that clarity, but it is definitely coming. That is your opportunity. All right, then we have this beautiful Six of Cups in your challenge position, being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit card. So this is about you being independent. You are doing this by yourself to get rid of that bitterness or cynicism and to tap into something that you love. That is part of the self-love and self-care. But this card is about independence and self-reliance, and she's got that laser focus. This is something you're doing for yourself. So this is a moment for you to do where you do it alone. You're doing it for yourself. If you're having a hard time, it's about you loving yourself and accepting yourself first before you go and love other people or other things. But this is about that self-love and self-acceptance and doing it alone. You know, it's something that you really need to give that to yourself, a spa day, whatever it is you need to do to really love yourself. And again, this is another card where you're going within. This is the Hermit energy. It's Virgo energy. This is you maybe having some dark nights of the soul. This is you going within for enlightenment. You're asking the questions. You're looking for answers. You're getting clues and answers as you're on this journey, but you're doing it alone. Only you can give you those answers, right? And it's interesting. You have both of the cards for that. You've got the Hermit and you have the Hanged Man. You're going within for enlightenment. You're looking at things differently here, but here you're going within. And I just want to point out the Hermit is the Hermit right here. The Hermit is here in this reading. So I just feel like you're gonna, and I'm a Virgo, so I'm a Hermit myself. So it's about you having that dark night of the soul. I say that because I can relate to this card. And really going within and finding those answers and connecting the dots. And then you come out and you're able to shine that light, shine that enlightenment. That is your challenge. So that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. Wow. Okay, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to travel. I just got back from Australia and New Zealand. Next, I'm going to Canada and then Scotland and Scandinavia. So if you're in those areas, I'll be there in the fall. I'm going to go when it's cold. You know, I don't like the heat. I'm in Florida. And for those of you that don't know, you can go to YouTube and you can join my membership. It is a wonderful way to be part of this awesome community and to support the channel. If that's something you're interested in, definitely go ahead and check that out. And I go live 3 days a week if you don't know. I go live on Tuesdays, 7 p.m. On Thursdays, it's in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then also on Fridays, it is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's the new day. So that one's just coming up. I think we've only had 3 or 4 episodes on Friday. And so I answer your questions. It is by donation through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe. And then when it's live, it's PayPal, Venmo, Stripe. A lot of people submit their questions in advance because they're in different time zones. So if that's something you want to do, please go ahead and do it. All that information is in the description below. And then there is a price difference between SuperChat and then PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and that's because YouTube takes 40%. So it's the price differential. So definitely look for that. All that information, like I said, is in the description below. Hit the notification bell if you want to see me go live. That way you're notified about it. And then you can also visit I should also say, if you've never seen an episode, go back and watch a previous episode so you get an idea what it's like. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, then you can also go to my website at ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the newsletter. It's free. Book a personal reading with me, a missing person consultation. Go to the Learning Center. That's where the manifestation class is. Next one is going to be August 5th. You can also do the online tarot masterclass. That is coming out probably the end of July, beginning of August. I'm recording it now, and that is going to be uploaded for you to take at your own pace, because I normally teach it in March and October, but everybody's in different time zones with different schedules. I've been asked to upload it, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then you can also do private lessons with me, tarot, manifestation, raising your vibration, Alison's picks, which are my affiliate links. Definitely check that out. You get the best deals. And then my interviews. I do the occasional interview, so you can go check that out too. All right, everybody. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.